To some good news for housing. Permits for new home construction shot up by more than 6% in October. More than 1 million requests. That's the most in more than 5 years. Economists say that's a good sign that home building could pick up in the new year.
There was also good news about home prices. The Case-Shiller Home Price Index for September showed more than a 13% increase over the same month a year ago. That's the biggest gain in nearly 8 years.
So those encouraging figures would seem to indicate a strong recovery in housing. But Robert Shiller, the noted economist behind that Case-Shiller Index, says some investors, especially big institutional ones, may be skewing the stats. Diana Olick reports.
Permits to build new homes in October were up dramatically from a year ago, and existing home prices are soaring as well. That should be good news for the housing recovery. Or is it?
We can't trust momentum in the housing market anymore.
Nobel Prize-winning economist Robert Shiller points to investors as the culprits. Large-scale institutional investors have bought and rehabbed over 100,000 foreclosed properties, like this one in Phoenix. They pushed home prices dramatically higher, but could just as easily sway the market in the opposite direction.
The word seems to be from them that they're long-term investors, but I suspect they're not.
In fact, some may already be getting out. Institutional investor purchases represented 6.8% of all sales in October, a sharp drop from over 12% in September and nearly 10% a year ago, according to RealtyTrack.
We're seeing a sharp surge in supply hit the market in the biggest new era investor haven markets.
In Phoenix, Las Vegas, and take a look at Sacramento, California. Listings there are up 93% from a year ago, but sales are down, and far fewer of those sales are of distressed homes.
I think it's the investors lightening some load, and it makes sense. After 3 years of buying and the last year and a half buying relentlessly, many are sitting on serious gains.
Some investors are also realizing that the cost of carrying and constantly repairing these rental homes is more than they bargained for. And if they can find better yield somewhere else, they will not hesitate to go get it. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Diana Olick in Washington.